What up, YouTube and you hoopers out there who want to see the performance review and an unboxing of the new Jordan 31. My name is PR-ISM, and this is
Nate.
Yes, an ultimate hooper, just so you guys know. We picked up the Jordan 31s, as you can see on the outside right here with the glare of the sun hitting the box. You can see the XXX with the 1 at the end. As we slide that around here, you're gonna see that we did go true to size with this model at 10.5. So we are true to size. When I tried that on a NikeTown, I'm just making it look like it's an unboxing. I actually wore those outside of NikeTown today. I was probably the 10th person, according to the salesperson, to own a pair of this particular model of shoes. As far as after the release date. The back talks a little bit more about the specs, made in, of course, with the Nike branding on the back of the Jordan shoe. And then, of course, on the opposite end, you're gonna see your 31 popped onto the shoebox cover right there. Bring you back to the front. I'll let Nathan unbox for you. Bring that open. Take open this top here. And one of the things that he noticed is that when we turn around the top, you're gonna have a Nike swoosh logo that's placed right on the inside of your shoe cover, your shoebox cover, which was pretty cool. He pointed that out, and he said that it's located on what shoe?
A lot of the retro ones.
A lot of the retro ones feature this, so you'll see that happening a lot. We'll pop that to the side, as you can see on the inside here, and I know a lot of you guys like to see this kind of stuff. Me, I just like to get the shoe out, put it on, see how it feels. But so you guys know, you got the 31 logo as well as the Air Jordan logo that's right on this paper. And as we open that, oh wait, let me close that. No, I'm just kidding. Let's open it up. Yes, as you can see right there, the Jordan 31. Pop that on out, Nate. He's grabbing it over on the toe side, which is considered the fly woven side. No, not fly knit, and not just performance woven like the previous 29 models and the 30 models performance woven. This happens to be what's called a fly woven. It's a synthesis between the fly knit and the woven technology that the Jordan model had previously in the two models before, which is the 30 and the 29, which I liked a lot. You'll notice a lot of people were inquiring regarding the Jordan logo as well as the Nike swoosh. One of the things that I didn't believe was accurate when I saw some of the pictures, I thought it was a mock-up. My nephew, Nathan, actually sent it over. He said, look, check out these new Jordan 31s. And I was like, well, I don't know, maybe that's just a mock-up or a fan-made shoe, because it has a Nike swoosh and a Jordan logo on there. And we didn't know whether to believe it or not, but in fact, it is the actual shoe. And I think it looks pretty dope, to be perfectly honest with you. It's an homage of the Jordan 1. Shouts out to Kickgenius for having the bred pair, the band pair that you'll notice at the bottom here. It says band right across the bottom. Those haven't dropped yet. You guys already have it. Shout outs to Nightwing for giving us a little bit of an insight and a preview to this shoe before the release, because this is actually release date. Dudes like that actually have it before, you know, it actually comes out, like Jay Slade. As you'll turn it back around to the opposite side, you'll notice right at the bottom is where you're gonna have your translucent outsole. One of the things that I noticed when I was driving back or riding back on the motorcycle is that I got a little bit of slip. So if we can tilt that this way, you'll notice that there's a flat section right on this part here, and a little bit right on here that kind of goes around. There's an indentation which goes around this air sole portion of the front toe. There's an indentation there, and then we have another section of traction. This traction slightly slipped when I hit some uneven ground, but again, I was on asphalt. This is made for hardwood, so that's one of the things I want to go ahead and get as far as some insight for you guys when we do a performance review. This is just an unboxing of this particular model. So bringing them back out, both of these pieces, you'll see, of course, that you have the fly woven up in front, and it kind of transitions here into the back. A lot of people, just to answer some of your questions, guys, this isn't leather. This is a synthetic leather. So, you know, it's not that super premium leather that you would see on like a 12 or some of the previous Jordan models. However, they obviously save money doing it in synthetics, and I guess maybe Nike is trying to save animals by not using actual animal products. I'm just throwing it out there as a guess. You'll also notice that on the inside, we have some nodules here. These nodules are actually made to embrace around the ankle, not necessarily to save any dead space. I don't know why anybody would put anything in there to just take up dead space. What that's made up for is, in essence, not to take up dead space, but to actually hug around the ankle to give you a lockdown into the shoe so that the shoe doesn't pop off in any way. Also, the shoestring system here brings you back into the heel counter, which then locks you down into the physical shoe itself. One of the things that my nephew pointed out, Nathan, was that inner booty.
Yes.
There is a little inner booty in here. It's a separate little portion to the shoe aside from the synthetic leather that wraps around the foot, which keeps that snug and comfortable so that you don't get a lot of friction here and chafing around the ankle area from the synthetic leather. So,
Hirachis.
yeah, very similar to Hirachis, where you have like an inner booty, and the Hirachi material, you know, that kind of nylon that's on the inside there, that's what you'll see there. On the Hirachi, there's a wing that kind of comes up, I believe, that actually holds it down and locks it down on you. In this case, we got the synthetic leather here that really locks it down. Branded into the synthetic leather, you can't really tell that well from this distance, but you'll see that there's an Air Jordan logo, the old school Air Jordan logo, right there on the back, which again pays homage to the ones, the Jordan ones. So these were supposed to kind of be taking it back 31 years of history, 31 pairs of MJs, AJs, or Air Jordans, gym shoes. So right now, I don't know if you want to throw anything else into it as far as like what we have with the AJ31s, any little insights, any little questions?
Not at the moment, but I'll give you some questions when we're done with the review. The performance review, my fault.
Well, I'm really looking forward to seeing this workout right here, this full-length air sole. I want to see how this feels in comparison to the Flyknit Elites, meaning the 2016 Hyperdunk Flyknit Elites. There was a very soft cushioning on that full-length air sole that I wasn't accustomed to because of the fact that I've been playing in Jordan 28s and 29s recently for unlocked air soles. This one has a full-length air sole, but since it is a signature shoe, it's not a team shoe like a Hyperdunk Flyknit. I'm looking to see a lot more recoil in this particular model of shoe, so I'll be able to give you a little bit more insight tonight after we go break these in and take out some other Ultimate Hoopers.